If you purchased every single LEGO Star Wars set that retired in 2020, and then you decided to sell them all today, how much profit do you think you would have made? I'm going to go over the actual figures in this video and point out some extremely critical information that you need to know on how to profitably invest in Star Wars LEGO sets. And what I'd like to mention is, yes, you can definitely make money investing in Star Wars LEGO sets, but if you had missed investing in the best set that retired in 2020, you could have missed out on half of the profitability for all of those sets that retired back in 2020. So discernment is key, and finding the correct sets to invest in is a big part of being profitable in your LEGO investing. There's 6 key points I want to share with you when you invest in Star Wars LEGO sets. First of all, there are several sets that retired in 2020 that have actually stayed completely flat and have not gone up in value, and a couple that's even gone down in value since they retired back in 2020. The second point is, for those sets that retired in 2020, some of them have been out in the market for many years. In fact, the number one set, the most profitable set that retired in 2020, had been out on the market since 2016. Now, LEGO does not try to hide the fact that they're going to retire sets, nor do they try to hide the fact of when they're going to retire sets. This information is pretty widely known. The key is to make sure you invest in the LEGO sets before they retire on the ones that you want, and try to get them as close to retirement as you can. That way you're making the most bang for your buck right before they retire. The third point I wanted to mention is, whenever possible, absolutely you need to buy Star Wars LEGO sets on sale. Now granted, not every Star Wars LEGO set goes on sale. Some of the bigger sets just don't go on sale. LEGO just doesn't put them on sale or allow the retailers to put them on sale. But almost all of the smaller sets will eventually go on sale. You need to be looking for it, and when you see them on sale, snap them up. I would shoot for at least a 20% discount. Sometimes you can find it for 30%. Occasionally you can even see it for 40% or 50%, but I would always shoot for at least a 20% sale on the smaller LEGO sets. Now the fourth point is, if you're going to sell it on eBay, then they're going to take about a 15% commission on anything you sell. So if you buy a LEGO set for $100, you sell on eBay for $120, it sounds like you're making 20% or $20. You're not. eBay is going to take almost all of that money. Essentially, it's going to be a break even if the LEGO set goes up 20%. Now, the key is, try to make sure you find it for 20% off retail. Then, if you've sold it for a 20% gain from retail price on eBay, at least you're making some money. Now, my fifth point is, make sure you buy the correct sets. Now, that can be easier said than done, but I'm going to point out the 3 best sets that retired in 2020. Look at those and see if you can figure out what is a current set today that could follow in those same footsteps, so you can learn how to make the most money for your LEGO investing. Now, my 6th point I want to mention is, there's 3 Star Wars LEGO sets that are retired right now, but you can still find them on Amazon. Not only that, 2 of those sets are on sale right now on Amazon and could be a good purchase. There were almost 20 Star Wars LEGO sets that retired in 2020. Now, of those sets, 4 of them turned out to be real dogs. They haven't gone up in value at all, and in fact, they've even come down a little bit in value. I mean, look at the Hoth generator attack or the speeder chase. Both of those sets have not done very well, have not gone up in value, and it may have been difficult to have known that back in 2020 when they were retiring. Now, you'll notice that most of the sets have gone up a little bit in value, enough that if you had bought them on sale at 20% off or somewhere in that neighborhood to where they're valued today, yes, you would be profitable at this point from all those sets that retired in 2020. Sets like the 75235 X-Wing Starfighter, now those kinds of sets have done moderately well, and you could make money at them. But there's 3 sets I want to talk about that were the real home runs of the sets that retired in 2020. And I really hope you may have picked some of these up. The first one was the AT-AP Walker. That one has more than doubled in price since it retired in 2020. Hopefully you have some of those. The other one that did really well was the Kylo Ren's Shuttle Fighter. Now that one actually was only around $10 at retail, and it's up to around $30 now. So it's a great triple, but it's only $30. So not making a lot of money unless you bought a lot of them, but still, it's a nice triple. But the one I really want to bring your attention to is the granddaddy of them all, the Death Star. Now, probably all of you know about this set. It retailed at $500 and today is selling for almost $1,200. That's a huge home run if you happen to have picked that one up anytime between 2016 and when it retired back in 2020. Now the thing is, that set is huge and it took up a lot of space, and $500 is a lot of money to invest. But as you can see, that set has really done well since the retirement and just since 2020. So if you had bought one copy of every single one of the Star Wars Lego sets that retired back in 2020, it would have cost you around $1,300. But today, you would have Lego sets valued around $2,400. Now that's assuming that you paid retail, and I didn't put in the sales tax, but if you added in the extra percent for sales tax, and then assuming that you sold them all on eBay, and you paid eBay their 15% commission, after everything was said and done, you would have made around 42% if you sold them now and when you'd bought them before retirement in 2020. So a 42% return, that's pretty good. That's beat out most stocks since 2020. And certainly if you had got them on sale, you'd even have a better return on your money. Now obviously, if you just held on to them and didn't sell them and waited another year or two, chances are those sets will continue to climb in value. Now earlier in the video I'd mentioned there's 3 Lego sets that actually have retired, but you can still buy them on Amazon. I'm going to mention them right now. First one is the 75283 Armored Assault Tank. That is available right now on Amazon for $39, which is really the retail price on Lego before it retired. So yes, it's not a great deal, it's not on sale, but it is retired. It will start to climb in value most likely, and you still can buy it today on Amazon.com. The next set is 75299 Trouble on Tatooine. Now the beauty of this set, it is retired, it's also on sale. It's over 20% off on Amazon.com. So it may not be a bad one to pick up right now while it's still on sale, before it sells out. The last one is the 75254 ATST. Now this unit is also retired. It's also slightly on sale. It's only a few percent off, but if you want to get something that's already retired and that will probably start going up in value quicker than any current Star Wars set, this one might be one to consider. Now certainly I don't know if any of these 3 will be home runs, but they are retired Star Wars sets and they probably will eventually go up in value. Now lastly, before you go, I did want to mention that I'm doing a giveaway every month this year for a retired Lego set. Now sometimes it may be Star Wars, sometimes it may be something else, but all you have to do is click on the video. I'm going to put it in the link down below, and if you click on it and just put a comment on it, you'll be automatically entered. The drawing is completely free. I'm not charging shipping, anything. It is a retired Lego set. Feel free to comment on that video. You can be entered for the drawing. I'm going to do the drawing on February 28th. Well, thanks for watching and hope you find some great Lego deals out there.